I don't know if the White House will be fine with their fucking president leaving like that. Surprisingly, the place is fully lit by the time we arrive. There's still a trail of dust on far seats, but someone made an effort to clean this place up recently. Looks like she got in love with the dramatic. Well, she is the spirit of emotion. She's drawn to anything that would get people excited. Is that why she's on the she's up on the stage too? Huh? Hello, mother. It's been too long. Kokoro, you really need to stop calling me that. People are misinterpreting our relationship. What? You mean to think we're... Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. I was meant to be symbolic and meaningful, and... The yokai flaps about, her menacing demeanor vanishing instantly. She's got a lot of bark, but she's awfully easy to spook. Anyway, are you here to surrender? I was expecting you to hide behind your goons rather than face me in person. I'm not turning myself in, Kokoro. I'm here to deal with you myself. Miko takes a step towards the stage, emanating power from every inch of her body. I want to do that if I were you. Everyone, if you kindly show yourself. What? Dozens of people pop up from behind the seats, guns pointing at Miko. Each of them was wearing a different mask, their expression ranging from joy to horror. These humans, who are they? You're impressed, I see. These are my allies, the 66. Soldiers, lawyers, hackers, everything I could ever need to stage my coup. Your allies? More like your lackeys. You know what your powers can do to people, Kokoro. I thought we went over this last time. Wait, last time? You two have done this before? Not recently, I'd say. It's been 200 years or so? Don't talk so casually about that length of time. You're making me feel like a mayfly. You better do what she says, Mr. President. Wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen, would ya? One of the thugs, bulkier than his partner, approaches Miko. He prods the gun right into her stomach. Miko doesn't flinch. A question, sir. Do you have health insurance? What? Sure I do. Good. You'll need it. Gah! Miko grabs the gunner by the waist, flinging him off into the seat. The other gangsters breaks apart as he crashes into the floor, guns falling away to who knows where. I hope that's enough to get my point across. Boss, did you just... He'll be fine. A few broken bones at worst. Sure enough, there's a loud groan in the direction of the fallen thug. Wait until I tell my kids to get beaten up by the president. What are you doing? You're not supposed to let her throw you around like that. Anyone else want to try their luck? Trust me, I can take one of you as easy as I can take all of you. The thugs stare at each other anxiously. They keep the guns up, but they're almost frozen in place. No one wants to risk being next on Miko's hit list. Thought not. Well, Kokoro, looks like you'll have to handle me by yourself. Unless you're afraid of me, that is. Ugh. Fine, come up here and let's see how well you can fend for yourself. Boss, are you sure about this? She looks pretty confident. Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. Miko casually strolls up towards the stage. The 66 keep their guns pointed at her, but she practically ignores them. I can't help but be impressed just from watching her. Well then, shall we get started? Do your worst, President Miko. The two girls stomp towards each other, both full to the brim with confidence. The 66 all have their weapons pointed in their direction. I can't make myself look away, my heart hanging in my throat. Can Miko do this? No, why am I doubting her? I'm her vice president. It's my job to believe in her. Well, what's wrong? I understand if you're scared, but you better stick to your word. Blech. What? I was ready for some grand showdown, but apparently Miko has other ideas. She pinches Miko right on the cheek, pulling her away like a misbehaving child. I swear I can't leave you alone for a few centuries without you acting up. I thought maybe you'd learn to behave without me around, but I guess not. Bleh, let me go. Who told you I came over to America? It was Byakuren, wasn't it? Gah, she said you were having lots of fun without me. Wah. Koko starts to sniffle like a child being chastised. I'm almost starting to feel bad for her now. Hey, shouldn't we do something? This isn't our business. Sometimes you gotta let a woman sort out their own problems, you know? Kokoro's underlings lower the guns, biting their lips collectively as they watch the fight play out. So much for your loyal allies, huh? Well, Kokoro, do you promise to behave from now on? I'm sorry, Mom. I'll be good, I promise. Well, I guess that's one way to solve the problem. The 66 seem ready to give themselves in as well. dropping the weapons rather than risk a run-in with Miko. It's not how I thought things would turn out, but I guess it's okay in the end. Hey, all's well that ends well. Let's save. Quick save. Let's save regularly. We stay around as Futo's men start hauling the criminals away. None of them make up an effort to resist, going along quietly into the police vans. You'll think they get rough sentences? They weren't really in control of themselves. Worst case scenario, they'll have to do a little community service. And what about Kokoro? I'll take care of her myself. She didn't hurt anyone in the end, and all she really wants is some attention. Give me a week or two and she'll be rehabilitated. I nod. All in all, Miko seems in control of the situation from the very start. Even a room full of armed goons were enough to faze her. So it feels sort of like I didn't do much to help. I just sort of sat there and watched you save the day. What are you talking about? You brought me to my senses. Without you, I'd still be cowering back in my office. I guess, but it's still you who did all the work. How do you do it? How are you so brave and serious when things get dangerous? Miko grins, her smile a little broader than normal. It's quite simple. You see, there's someone very special in my life. My heart freezes in my chest. This person means a lot to me, more than anything else in the world. All I want to do is make a world that will bring a smile to their face. And when I see that person happy, well, that's the best feeling I can imagine. My throat feels dry. I can't think. I can't speak. Is she confessing to me? Boss, I feel the same way. I've always respected you, but I want us to be something more. If that's what you want to, then... Eh? What are you talking about? But you just said, Miko. Someone calls out for Miko from the other side of the street. It's a young woman in a long green dress and she doesn't seem to have legs? Wow! It's a ghost! Tojiko, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing, silly? I just heard you were out getting here oh, I can't speak. I just heard you were out here getting shot at. Wait, you two know each other? What the hell is going on? That's right, I never told you about the arrangement, did I? Magi, this is Tojiko. She's my, well, supposed wife would be the appropriate word for it nowadays. What? Oh my god. She wasn't talking about me at all, was she? Where's this coming from? How come I've never met her before? Well, we're both girls, you see, and I didn't want to risk our relationship damaging my chances at the bowl, so I've been her little secret. A forbidden love, if you will. I think all the blood just flushed out of my body. Saying I'm embarrassed is probably being a little too generous. Anyway, enough about that. What was it you were trying to tell me? Never mind. It's really not that important. Really? If you're so sure then. Now, who's up for some ice cream to celebrate? Oh, I want some. Could you hold it for me though? I still have trouble gripping stuff. Of course, it would only be gentlemanly of me, no? What about you? Anything you want? I guess I'll have just plain old vanilla. And that's the story of how I didn't get together with the President of the United States. One thing's for sure though, I don't plan on staying ordinary for long. I'm gonna do everything I can to be the best Vice President ever. Then, maybe, well, if she doesn't feel the same, it's fine as long as I can bring a smile to her face. Like she said to me, seeing that is the best feeling I can imagine. Miko end. Sometimes love is like a narrow corridor. One way only. Keep trying for the other endings. Wow, looks like we ain't done yet, boys and girls. Holy shit, we got more to play. So that's good to know. There's more to play. Although just to get to one ending was like less than an hour. And right now it's like 56 minutes from my end. But don't forget I was pretty much was AFK because I had to deal with some text. So that's even shorter, but it's still fine. But I did save a lot, as you guys noticed. So I do have choices when it comes to my options. So it looks like there's a Miko route, and the way it's playing out, it looks like Miko, Futo, and Mamizo, if I'm correct. So I'm gonna try to play that out if I can in the future. So I don't know. I wonder if it's possible to get a Miko and like him and Miko, but I don't think it's possible because if it says Tojiko's the wife, then you know GG will play for him, right? So yeah, unless they change that up, but we'll have to see. Anyway, so I was gonna leave it at that because this is gonna be fun to come back to in the future. Because this is definitely something I don't get to play every day. I get to deal myself with American politics, in a sense, even though we don't do much regarding those politics. But hey, it's fun to see Miko being the president of the United States. Not that I would be affected too much, depending on her foreign policies anyway. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And what do you guys think about your new president? Would you be down for Miko or not? Either way, this is Magi, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.